So I will introduce the Arctic Senator, Senator Murkowski.
Senator King, thank you. Thank you for that. I am Lisa Murkowski. I'm from the state of Alaska, the state that makes the United States an Arctic nation, and an Arctic nation that I think has just of late come into its own responsibility for the Arctic. This has been a significant CODEL for my colleagues, as has been mentioned. I've been here in Greenland multiple times, but each time is yet another opportunity to better understand not only the region, not only the geography, but the strength and the resilience of the people. As Senator King mentioned, we had a pretty spectacular day yesterday, about a 10 out of a 10 in our opportunity to see the ice cap. But I could not help but look at this land, this massive, raw, ancient land, without thinking about the people who call this land home and who have for generations and thousands of years, and the resilience of the people. And so to those resilient, strong, amazing people who are now feeling threat and fear from our country, your ally, it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart to know of the anxiety and the concern that you and your families face as you feel this time of unsettledness and what that must mean. We've had very good conversations with fellow parliamentarians, as Senator King mentioned, just with the Prime Minister, shortly with Vivian Motzfeldt, your foreign minister. These have all been important because there has not been a single meeting that we have had where it has been suggested that we don't want to have the United States as a friend and an ally. We do not want additional security. What we want is for these discussions about security to be done with us. Nothing about us without us. There is a reason for the name of your security strategy. And it's not just about defense, it's about all aspects of your security. And so recognizing the sovereignty, recognizing the autonomy of the Greenlandic people is something that we have an obligation as your friend and your ally to work towards addressing. There is no relationship, personal, business, or otherwise, that comes easy, that comes without work. In just a few sentences and words, trust that has been built since World War II has been eroded and degraded. We need to work to rebuild that trust. That's why you see members of Congress that are here to remind you that, yes, our president may make certain statements, but we also, as Congress, have a role. We have a system of checks and balances. So how we exercise that, I think, is important for Greenlanders to know as well, whether it is through the power of appropriations and authorizing or not authorizing spending, whether it is the value of exchanges that is so important in understanding one another. Know that your Congress, our Congress, has a role in how we move forward with our friends in Greenland. I will end with one comment. We talk a lot about the Transatlantic Alliance and what that means from a NATO perspective and how important it is to continue that. I think more of the alliance as being a Transarctic alliance and what we as Arctic nations can be doing as we build the strength and security that benefits Greenland, that benefits the Kingdom of Denmark, that benefits Alaska and the United States. There is a shared interest that we must work together towards, and it begins and it ends with constructive, respectful dialogue. And I'll now turn to my colleague, Senator Peters.
Thank you. I'm Gary Peters, Senator from Michigan. This is my first trip to